Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Darren Jacobs and welcome to the final episode of round number 1 of the Road to Glory tournament. We have to wrap up the first match, to wrap up the first round, 2 men's matches and 3 women's matches because we completely miscalculated the timings here on WIW because you know us, we are full of mistakes. First person down to the ring is Nate Xpress from Indianapolis, Indiana. He is, in the description, a man who supports his fans and isn't afraid of anyone. Short, sweet, and simple, straight to the point. Nate Xpress, a man with no fear, can be a dangerous man in that ring because he's not afraid to hold back. Will that be true when he steps into the ring tonight? I don't know, but he's looking very confident coming into this. This is one of the last 2 men's matches. And the other men's match that we have in store for us tonight is Reilly versus Malcom Black in the first round, final match of the first round of the men's bracket. And then, of course, the next time you see Road to Glory, it will be the quarterfinals. Remembering, of course, the finals will be held at the Insomnia, the grandest stage of them all, and someone will be getting a contract from the men's division and the women's division. Next man down to the ring is the man known as Josh Snyper from Richmond. Oh, wait, nope, read the wrong name, my bad. Kingston, Ontario. I believe that's Canada, maybe mistaken. A man who tried to be a babyface but got hated by everyone and now wants to take out anyone and will take out anyone to get to the top. Well, Josh Snyper. There we go. For him here tonight. Tried to be nice, but he clearly wasn't working for him, and now he'll just do whatever it takes to get to the top, and that's exactly what he's going to try and do here tonight. To progress to the quarterfinals, this victory will take him. And very soon we'll be having the quarterfinals, of course. It'll all be in the next week, out of universe mode time, because we do need to get this tournament done right before Insomnia. It's going to be a big night for them, whoever makes it to the finals, but this is a big night here because this is their first impression. Remember, the runner-up will also be going to Insomnia. Well, not to Insomnia. Will also be getting a contract in WIW, so it's important to make an instant impact. And if you win the fans' popular vote, then you will get a spot on the roster. But 2 different men here in terms of size and build. A lot more muscular is Josh Snyper, but Nate Xpress right now straight away with the heavy moves. And now looking to fly. Look at this, showing off the cruiserweight abilities there. And straight to the outside he goes. Look at this, going to take full advantage already of the Extreme Rules condition. Remember, no countouts or disqualification. Anything goes in this tournament. And look at this, Xpress attack from behind. Taken out on the ladder. He was trying to pull out, wasn't taken out fully. Josh Snyper now has him on the ramp. And remember, this match can end up anywhere. This is Extreme Rules. Only rule is that the match has to end inside that ring. So if he wants to take him up this ramp, he can. But he's got to remember to get him back up into the ring. And Nate Xpress has been off to a great start in this one. Josh Snyper just really struggling to get the ball rolling here in this matchup. Just isn't finding a way to deal with Nate Xpress. Nate Xpress doing a fantastic job here, but Josh Snyper can't afford to let him get early control. That's been a very problematic thing to do in this tournament, and right now not letting it happen. And now looking to get back in the ring. Oh no, just going to continue to beat him down on the outside. Remember, he said he'll do whatever it takes to win, and he's proving that here. Right now, up against Nate Xpress, but Nate Xpress off to a good start. There's a knee lift. And the other match that we have to look forward to for the men's bracket is the last one up. And of course, the winner of this match will face the winner of that match. And the final match is Reilly versus Malcom Black. Winner of that will face the winner of these 2 in the quarter-finals matchup. And then, of course, we have 3 women's matches today. We usually only have 1. Today we have 3 because I terribly miscounted how this was going to work for the women's bracket. I did a bad one there. But now look at this. Big double knees by Nate Xpress. And Nate Xpress comes up big with the reversal, looking to try and get himself on an express train to the quarterfinals, but Josh Snyper trying to spring back to his feet and answer, but right now Nate Xpress is in complete control. Trying to stay in control if he can, trying to get up Josh Snyper, he couldn't. And the 3 women's matches we have to look forward to, we have Samantha Stone versus Brooke Lynn, Candice K versus Kaiva Kaiju, and Barbie Versace versus Jessica Sanatana. to close off round number 1. And look at this. Big counter there, avoids him. Well, oh, but look at this. Straight away, bounces off the ropes there. Very nicely done by Josh Snyper. Snyper with a brilliant counter there. And now to the outside, bringing in a weapon. Nate Xpress has been off to a great start in this one. Oh, look at this. Deciding against him, wants to do the damage with his own hands here. Now look at the hook of the legs. Oh, and a dirty deeds. Beautifully done. And into the cover. Is that enough for Josh Snyper to get him out of here? 2 count and a strong kick out there. Did you see that? A lot of force behind that one by Nate Xpress. Now flying in with an elbow there is Josh Snyper. It says destruction on his shorts, and right now trying to live up to that word right there. But right now Nate Xpress proving to be a difficult man to keep up with. So fast-paced, very tough, and into the cover. Is that going to be enough to get the job done? Only gets a 1 as Josh Snyper finds his way out of it again. And now Snyper continuing to hold on here in this match, but Nate Xpress has been in control, and he doesn't look like he's showing any signs of slowing down. And now look at Snyper. There's a counter. Can he do something with it? Trying to get him up. Couldn't do it, and once again Xpress with his own counter. And now, big strikes landing. Oh God, looking for the double knees again. What a move by Nate Xpress. And hook of the leg into the cover. Is that going to be enough to get Josh Snyper out of here? No, it's a 2 count again.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
And look at the face of Nate Xpress. He thought he had that one wrapped up, but now looking to wrap it up. What can he come up with here? Nate Xpress scooping him up. Look at this, the strength of the cruiserweight. Lifting him up into the cover. And Josh Snyper is eliminated by Nate Xpress in the final singles match of the final bracket, I guess, of the tournament. Huge victory for Nate Xpress. Dominated in this one, to be honest. Josh Snyper had moments, including this one here, but he just couldn't get it going. He showed signs of life in the match, Josh Snyper, but Nate Xpress had complete control. There was the second double knees to the gut, and it was followed through with the win. But Nate Xpress, as I cleverly punned a minute ago, has an Xpress chain to the quarterfinals, and he'll be taking on the winner of the other men's match in today's bracket. Huge win for him here, and look at this, him dancing here, almost making fun of it. But Nate Xpress, huge win tonight, progresses to the next round. He was confident walking in, and he's walked out very confidently as well, very composed. Fantastic win for Nate Xpress. He progresses to the quarterfinal with only one more men's slot to fill. Who will be going on to face Nate Xpress in the quarterfinals? I don't know. But look at this. He's taking his time here. He's really enjoying this victory, trying to get the crowd behind him. Remember, if he doesn't win the tournament, you can vote for him as your most popular. Same with Josh Snyper. That's up to you. He'll still get a contract, but we'll have to move on. We've got plenty of more matches to come. Let's move on down the rest of the card. First bit of women's action tonight. We've got 3 women's matches because of the poor timetabling, and I'm sorry that everybody doesn't get their own individual show, but we are very close to Insomnia now, so we need to get a move on with this tournament, unfortunately. Next up to the ring is Samantha Stone from Venice Beach, California. I believe it's in California. Samantha Stone is a powerhouse, this is the description that she wrote, who isn't at all egotistical, but very prideful. She's 27 years old, Samoan, and does not take any BS from anyone. She is always up for any challenge, never backs down from anyone. She towers over most men. Although her size and weight is on the larger side, she's very quick for her size. She has been on the wrestling scene for a little over 1 year now, and she has been bulldozing through the competition like no tomorrow, and she is ready to cause some serious terror on the women in WIW. Well, very big description there. She seems very confident. She knows who she is, and she's ready to throw down. And that's very good because a lot of people tend to lose their identity. They're not too sure. They're kind of just in between stages. But Samantha Stone, a big lass who's ready to show what she can do here tonight. But she's got some tough competition as well. Someone who has been waiting for ages to get herself into this competition, and here she is tonight. Her name is Brooke Lynn, another American from Victoria, Texas. And simple description from her, she is very athletic. Capital on the very. That's all she needs us to know, and she came in straight away with a is it handstand? Oh, no, not handstand. can't remember what that's called. The flip, I guess. I don't know. My mind's gone completely blank all of a sudden. But anyway, Brooke Lynn ready to make her debut. She's going up against a heavyweight here tonight, and she's categorized herself as a cruiserweight, so this should be an interesting matchup for her, to say the very least. But for Brooke Lynn, she's here because she believes that she can make it all the way in this tournament. So we'll have to wait and see how she does here tonight. Remember, the winner of this match will be taking on Rebecca Evans in the second round of the tournament, which will be, of course, the quarter-final stage. And remember, after today, you will have seen every woman in the tournament, so you guys can get to vote on who your favorite is. Oh, look at that! Look straight away, the big size went straight at her there. She went straight for her there, Samantha Stone. Brooke Lynn fights back, though, not letting her get there, and she's using her speed and agility that she claims to have to her advantage here, landing the big strikes. Trying her best to just get her off her feet, and she does there. Very nicely done by Brooke Lynn. Well, Samantha Stone. Many people from around the world, both men and women, have claimed that they are the tough guys, that they've been powering through everybody in the other wrestling promotions, but you never know what to expect until you step into WIW. Did you see that? Went for a Hurricane Rana, and Samantha Stone just shrugs her off, and now we can see the overwhelming power here from Samantha Stone. Oh, well counted by Brooke Lynn. And Lynn off to a great start here, towering over the big woman, categorizing herself as a heavyweight. Very rare for a woman to be categorizing herself like that. That's exactly what she's categorized herself at. And Brooke Lynn bringing the fight to Samantha Stone right now. Remember, the winner will take on Rebecca Evans in the second round. And I tell you what, Brooke Lynn's off to a great start, but Samantha Stone needs to fight her way back into this. But right now, the overwhelming speed is getting too much for her. But Samantha Stone with a huge powerbomb trying to slow her back down again. Look at that, just the strength that you'd expect from someone of her size. She's going to dominate and tower over most of her women's division. And now look at this, lifting her up with ease and dropping her down. And the powerhouse offense here of Samantha Stone. Brooke Lynn just going to need to keep using her speed to her advantage, and that's exactly what she's doing here. She's coming across very athletic as her brief description comes across. Is she going to be able to get her up? No way. No, didn't think so. And into a suplex of her own. And you can see the power behind every move from Samantha Stone. And now look at this. Going to take advantage of the weapons on the outside. Remember, no countouts or disqualification in this match. Anything goes. Look at Brooke Lynn playing to the crowd. She's going to regret that kendo stick to the back of the head. And now chopping away at her with the kendo stick, Samantha Stone. Taking full advantage of the stipulation that she needs to do. And trying to slow down Brooke Lynn the best she can. Oh, it slams her right down there, Rtgii style. Beautiful slam down. Oh, God. That's not a position you want to be in. Submission hold applied. Brooke Lynn's in a lot of trouble. We see this submission a lot on WIW, and it tends to be very effective. Is it going to be enough to get her done here? No, it's not. Well escaped. Oh, and a very nice counter there by Brooke Lynn. She flips out of it, showing off her athleticism very, very well here, Brooke Lynn. And now playing to the crowd here. Brooke Lynn definitely has got the crowd going. I think everybody was expecting Samantha Stone to just come out and obliterate the natural cruiserweight using a heavyweight size, but right now, Brooke Lynn really bringing the fight to her. Look at this. Bringing the fight away. Samantha Stone clutches her and just tosses her to the outside. Oh, but wait a minute. Look, Brooke Lynn. Brooke Lynn carries on back into the ring and flies in with a double axe handle. And playing to the crowd, really bringing it to the natural heavyweight here, and the crowd are loving it. Well, I don't think they were expecting Brooke Lynn to bring quite this much of a fight to the battle, and that's exactly what she's doing right now. And now what's she thinking? No way. Can she get her up? Look at the strength of Brooke Lynn, slamming her down. What a move, and the crowd go nuts. A huge size advantage, but it's clearly having no effect here on Brooke Lynn. She's bringing the fight. And now look at this. Doing whatever she can think of to put down Samantha Stone. And out of this competition, drive-by drop kick. Nearly taking the head of Samantha Stone clean off and into the cover. She's dominated the match. Has she done enough, though, to get the job done? Brooke Lynn with an incredible performance. Absolutely dominated that match from start to finish. Samantha Stone just really never got into it. She had to bring the kendo stick to try and get a little bit of some control, but it was the drive-by drop kick that was enough. and she said she was very athletic. She showed it in that match. A huge task, both in size and stepping up in prestige, of course. A huge win for Brooke Lynn. She's going to the next round to face Rebecca Evans in the quarter-finals. Huge win for her here tonight, and you know she needed that to get her tournament underway. What a fantastic start to the tournament for her. Big win. We still got 2 women's matches and 1 more men's to go, so let's move on down the rest of the card. Next up tonight, the final match of the men's bracket for round number 1. And of course, the winner of this will go on to face Nate Xpress in the quarterfinals of the tournament. And the first man down to the ring from Chelsea, England is Ryan O'Reilly. Ryan O'Reilly is a straight-up, all-rounded ex-military man. I could see that. I could see that, military man. Ryan Reilly, signed up as O'Reilly. It's actually Reilly, I've been told, but O'Reilly was the name I had written down. But regardless, Ryan Reilly here to make his impact in this tournament. One of the very few men in this tournament actually from England. We have a lot of US competitors. We've had some competitors from Japan. We've had some from Canada. We've had some from Scotland. We've had some from Brazil, Germany. In the past, we've had a lot of places, a lot of diversity in this tournament, but the man from Chelsea, England, ready to make his impact here tonight in this tournament, in the final match of round number 1, and looking to progress to the quarterfinals, where he'll be the final match of the quarterfinals as well. Could be a proper show closer here in this tournament if he progresses, and that rings true for his opponent as well. Here tonight, Ryan Reilly taking on this man. His name is Malcom Black from Edinburgh, Scotland, and Malcom Black trained at the illustrious J&J Wrestling Academy. And of course, we've seen more than enough people in WIW to see the J&J Wrestling Academy at full force. JD Cashman, of course, one of the biggest names on that list. And he says he wants to put on a show, make the fans happy, to have paid and want to keep coming back. Well, let's see if he can put on the show for the crowd. Malcom Black ready to go here tonight against Ryan Reilly for the final spot in the men's bracket in the quarter-finals. This will be a true test for both these men, and it's just a matter now of which one can take that opportunity and progress to go and face Nate Xpress in the quarter-finals. It's going to be a true battle here tonight, though. Neither of these men want to give up now. It's only round 1, but let's see who can pull it off. Bell rings and away we go. Of course, only 2 contracts up for grabs. These 2 men have competed in many wrestling organizations across the world. Big kick to the jaw. And Malcom Black starts off with a taunt, showing that he's just here to have a bit of fun. He wants to put on a show for the crowd, much like Johnny Entertainment did earlier on in the tournament. Lovely little sunset flip there by Malcom Black. Just trying to put on a show. That's exactly what he's trying to do, and he's off to a good start at doing that. I can tell you that much. What do you expect from him here? But now Irish whip to the opposite side, looking for the Hurricane Runner, and he hooked him well there. Just about caught him. Did very, very well indeed there. Malcom Black off to a great start here against Ryan Reilly. He's trying now to mount some offense of his own, and if he can do that, let's see if he can do that. Can he get some offense? What can he do? Look at this. Oh, very nicely done there into a DDT, showing a nice little bit of acrobatics there from Ryan Reilly. And now looking to mount some offense here and continuing to stay in control after that first move that he's managed to land on Malcom Black. And here is the men's bracket as it stands for the quarterfinal. Max Fire will take on Johnny Entertainment in the first match of the quarterfinals. Joe Sinistrad will take on Nicholas Hemmerling in the other quarterfinal match in that side. And the third quarterfinal, we have Alex Corzo versus Siler Jordan in the quarterfinals, and we also have Nate Xpress versus the winner of this match between these two, who are off to a pretty even start. Started in control by Malcom Black, but now all of a sudden, Ryan Reilly starting to get some moves in.
That's what he wants to avoid here.
And now what's he thinking here? To the opposite side of the ropes. Looking to fly here. Oh, and look at this. Really showing some acrobatics, but Malcom Black not going to let him. And now Malcom Black to the outside. Remember, Extreme Rules conditions, no countouts or disqualifications. Anything goes. And look at Malcom Black trying to make the most of that advantage here, but Ryan Reilly not going to let him. Ryan Reilly chasing him down on the outside. Now what's Reilly thinking here? Has him on the outside, up on the shoulders. Oh, but Malcom Black making the most of his mistake there. Oh, and crashing him out onto the apron. And these two can fight out here for as long as they like, but this match has to end inside that ring. That's the only rule that the general manager put in place. We'll have to see how they do here tonight in getting it done, or how much damage they do out here on the outside. And this Road to Glory Round 1 has been a brilliant tournament. And remember, after this, once this episode goes out, you guys will be able to vote on who your favorite from both categories of the male and females were. And remember that your most popular voted superstar by the end of the tournament will go on to win a contract in WIW as a popular fan favorite. Big knee there by Ryan Reilly. And a very even contest between these two. Neither one getting the edge, but who can pick it up, and a big takedown there as a leg sweep. And Malcom Black playing to the crowd. And inside the ring, straight back is Ryan Reilly. Not going to waste any time. A massive shot there. Oh, and kind of lost his bearings there. Going for the knee on the wrong side. Connects with the knee eventually. I guess teasing them there the best he can, Ryan Reilly. Now Reilly, oh, he's looking to spin him around there with the force of that punch. Couldn't do it. Now Malcom Black to the opposite side. Irish whip into the corner. What can he do from here? Well, counted again by Ryan Reilly this time. Now twisting the leg. What's he thinking here? Well, look at this, hooking the arms as well. We'll tie Malcom Black into a little knot here. And look at the crowd, they're loving this. And Ryan Reilly, oh, just breaking the knot up there. Twisting away on the arms and such. And now, looking for a finish here, Reilly. What can he do? Gets him up on the shoulders. Look at this. Oh, and a big slam down face first by Ryan Reilly on Malcom Black. Into the cover. Is that enough to get him out of here? No, it's not. It's a 2 count.
Wow, I thought this was over.
And one was enough for Nate Xpress, but it wasn't enough for Ryan Reilly to put away Malcom Black. And now Malcom under the fire after a strong start. Needs to start mounting some more offense of his own. And look at that big double knees there by Ryan Reilly, who has taken the control of this match all of a sudden. And was trying to put it away there with that huge, what looked like an air raid siren neck breaker, but landing face first. It didn't finish into that. And now the drop off the rope is going to go into the cover off of that. Is that enough to put Black away? It's not.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
And now playing to the crowd here, Ryan Reilly. He's hyped up, in control of this matchup, and is not ready to lose the control that he has gained so far. Now Reilly, oh, big takedown there, sweep of the legs there by Malcom Black, and he dropped off that middle rope. That's going to leave him stunned for the moment. Now can he take advantage? Into the corner, he's trying to force him, but look at Reilly fighting his way out of the corner. Does well there with the chop block. To the outside he rolls. But look at this, not going to waste any time. He's going to not let him rest. He follows him out there, and that's exactly what he's got to do. Stay in control. The final spot in the men's bracket up for grabs. Neither one of them can afford to let the other slip away. This is a big opportunity for the Road to Glory Season 2. Remember, the finals will be held at Insomnia. And these two, I'm sure, would love to be part of it, but only one of them can progress to the quarterfinals. Malcom Black kicks out at 2.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
And in terms of superstar talent, this has been a lot better, I think, than Road to Glory Season 1. A lot more talent, a lot more versatility in this tournament, but the match quality has lived up as well. It's been a fantastic start to the Road to Glory Season 2. And as we get into the later rounds, it's only going to get better, you can imagine. Snap over the shoulder there by Ryan Reilly. And now look at this, just soaring his face there with his hands. And that continues to beat him down here. Oh, submission hold applied here by Ryan Reilly. In trouble here is Malcom Black. A tight hold locked in. With his body scissored and a neck hold. Oh, but look at this, what a counter there by Black. Escapes well. Look at Reilly's face. He couldn't believe that Malcom Black found a way out there. And now Black trying to capitalize on that escape. Can't do it. Big counter by Reilly. Reilly brings him straight back to his feet. Not going to waste any time looking for the kick to the gut. Misses. Oh, what a counter there into a heel kick. Very nicely done there by Ryan Reilly. And then a match that started off in control by Malcom Black is now in complete control by Ryan Reilly. And Reilly trying to advance further forward. Malcom Black still fighting on though. Trying to find some way back in, but Ryan Reilly has really got going and showing no signs of slowing down. There's a counter again by Malcom Black. And drops him down. Malcom Black needs something big here to get himself back into this match. Looking for a clothesline, well ducked under. Kicks to the gut, hooks the arm, and now what's he thinking? Takes him over to the ropes, and now look at this. Oh, what a move there by Reilly. Almost snapping the arm there, and into the cover. Is that going to be enough to get the job done? Malcom Black kicks again. Reilly playing to the crowd now. Look at this. And after a slow start, he's been phenomenal here tonight. He's looked really impressive. And it didn't look it off the start, but he has definitely fired up in this match. Spins him around. What's he thinking now? Look at this. Hooking of the leg. Big suplex. Exploder style. And straight into the cover. That could easily be enough. Malcom Black's taking a lot of offense, and he couldn't find a way out of that. Reilly with the Exploder suplex gets the job done. And he'll be taking on Xpress in the quarter-finals. A huge, huge victory for him. It started off slow, but then all of a sudden, after the first minute or two, it was all Reilly. Malcom Black tried to fire back there, couldn't do it, and the Exploder suplex did enough. Reilly progresses to the quarterfinals, and that completes the men's bracket. Reilly is going to the quarterfinals to take on Xpress in what should be a great matchup. A huge victory for Reilly here tonight. Can he progress with that kind of momentum into the next round? He really did put on a show, but he needs to make sure that he doesn't have to get off to the slow start that he did today in the next few rounds. But what a victory. He came in with a clear task, and that was to win, and that's exactly what he did. Commiserations to Malcom Black. Maybe he will return with a contract as the most voted superstar, the favorite superstar of the tournament. We'll have to wait and see how you guys vote, but it is time to move on down the rest of the card with the rest of the women's action. Next up tonight, the second match of the women's bracket here tonight. 2 out of 3 women's matches. I'm sorry that it is only that all the women have to go at once here tonight, but that's just how the tournament fell, unfortunately. 3 women's matches here tonight as opposed to the usual one. The first person down to the ring is Malaysia. No description to read for you tonight because she is a last-minute replacement for someone else who was submitted by the same person, so don't panic. Don't feel like someone got swapped over because of nothing, but Malaysia was the chosen one tonight by the person who submitted her forward. Maybe it was her, I don't know, but she has been chosen to compete here tonight. She needs to show what she can do in this Road to Glory tournament, and she will find out her chosen competitor in the finals match of tonight's show for round number 1. And that will conclude the whole of round number 1 for both the men's bracket and the women's bracket. So we will have to wait and see how that goes. Her opponent tonight is a woman that goes by the name of Kaiva Kaiju. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I may be mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. From Kyoto, Japan. This is her description. It's nearly 6 feet tall and more than 270 pounds. This bad-tempered behemoth is not your typical superstar. Beneath her black leather gladiator-like garments is a woman who trained in the dojo of Josh Snyper. I believe that's how you say it. I'm not too sure. And ready to take over the world of wrestling with her beauty and pure strength. Big description there. Well, clearly, this woman has traveled all the way from Japan to get a spot here. So let's see if she can take advantage of it and make the most of the opportunity that she's got here tonight. Remember, the winner of this match, we'll find out in the next round who they will be stepping up in the ring with. But Malaysia and Kaiju taking on tonight. Here we go. Look at this, Kaiju. Straight out the gate. Kaiju, however you wish to pronounce it. I'm not too sure. Malaysia under heavy fire straight away here. Look at this, not going to waste any time to get some offense in. And what is the second women's match of the evening? We'll see how this progresses. And look at this. Big series of headbutts here. Just like another dominant woman that we know in WIW already. And look at this, screaming. Absolutely dominating at the gate here. And Malaysia doesn't even know what hit her. Under heavy fire here. Nearly 6 foot. This is a huge woman here. 270 pounds. By far the heaviest woman that we'd have in WIW should she make it. Malaysia now trying to fire back, sprung back to her feet, only to be taken straight back down here by Kaiju. And now Irish whip to the opposite side of the ropes. Probably the safest place to be, but look at that. The strength just tosses her back in like it's nothing. Total domination starting this match off, but look at Malaysia. Not ready to go down just like that. Malaysia with the answer. And now Malaysia picking it back up. Off to a slow start and now needs to find a way to slow down this momentum by Kaiva. And now look at this, going to play to the crowd. An interesting decision here, considering that's only the first move she's actually got in. Clearly she's feeling confident. And this might be the wise strategy just to keep her down. But look at this. Powers her way back to her feet here, Kaiju. And now grabbing it. Oh, and a massive knee to the gut. And a double axe handle to the back. Oh, look at this. Taunting her here. And the woman from Kyoto, Japan, dominating. Oh, is it Tokyo? Sorry, I meant Tokyo. And now up into the shoulders. Look at this. Oh, it's a submission. We've seen this one from Sandra Piper as well. Look at this. Trying to break her back, almost make her go to sleep here. But look at this. Escape there perfectly. And a beautiful arm drag in the end there by Malaysia. Fighting on still. Kaiju trying to wrap it up. Do whatever she can do to get rid of her. But right now, Malaysia still fighting strong, but no, she couldn't get her over there for the suplex. And instead, a counter. She continues to dominate with the offense here. Look at this. What's she thinking now? Hook of the arms. What's she thinking? Oh, what strength for Kaiju, lifting her in the air like that. Slams her down with authority. Good night, Malaysia. What a victory. What a display by Kaiva Kaiju. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I really am sorry if I get it wrong. But what a performance. We have not seen that type of dominance in the women's division other than from the top women like Laura Stables and Sandra Piper, who are two of the women's champions. What a display. And she really is, how she describes, an absolute monster. And I bet that she is going to be a hard woman to take out of this tournament. What a victory. What a display. And the crowd go nuts for what was an incredible performance. Surely now, this could be her time. What a match. She progresses to the quarterfinals. And we'll have to see how she does in that quarterfinals matchup. But tonight, an absolute dominating display, by far the most dominant match, most dominant victory that we've seen in this whole tournament. Big win by Kaiva Kaiju here tonight. Let's move on down the rest of the card. Final match of the evening and the final match of round number one. It's been an amazing round one so far, and after this, hopefully, we should be able to get some polls for you guys to vote for your favorites. If not on this video, then it'll be on Twitter, and if not on Twitter, I'll put it on the next one. There will be polls up, and remember, you vote for your favorite superstar of both the men's and the women's categories. But the final match of round number one, Versace, is out here first. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Please excuse me if I am wrong. From the Philippines, actually. It's interesting there. Let's quickly get up her description to read for you. Oh, it's a long one. Hang on. Need to get there. Hold on. Oh, this is a bloody nightmare. I hate when this happens. Anyway, Versace making her way down to the ring. This is her debut, of course. So let's hope that she is ready to step up to the plate here tonight. Remember, the winner takes on Kaiva Kaiju, who just dominated in her last match. You saw how powerful she was. Very, very impressive. And so she has to step up. Now, here we go. Versace, also known as the Queen Bee, is a wealthy socialite from Malina. I believe that's in Philippines. She's very bossy, controlling, devious, stuck up, and mean, capable of doing everything in her power to get what she wants. Don't be fooled by her pretty face, because Miss Versace is not just fabulous, she can also be very vicious and dangerous in the ring, and can be a huge threat to anyone standing in her way on her way to the top. There we go, okay. Just making sure I read that last bit right. She's made her way down to the ring, but she's got an opponent tonight. Stepping up, remember, the winner of this will face Kaiva Kaiju. Her opponent is Jessica Sanatana. She makes her way down to the ring. No description for her, unfortunately, because she was a last-minute entry into the tournament. We needed one more spot to fill, and that's exactly what she did. Jessica Sanatana getting the job done getting the application in just at the last second. And unfortunately, we didn't get a description to go with her, but she's already here, and she's ready to go. She doesn't care for descriptions. She's going to let her work in the ring, do the talking, and we'll see if it's enough to get her through to the next round. Barbie Versace ready to square off tonight in the final match of the round with Jessica Sanatana in the final match of this episode as well. I hope you guys have been enjoying the Road to Glory so far, but remember to vote. Remember to vote for who your favorite is in both the men and the women's category, because your votes could give one of these people a regular spot in WIW. Bell rings and away we go. Remember, extreme rules conditions here, and straight away Barbie Versace off to a great start here and just tossing her out. And the Queen Bee, as she refers to herself as, very much ready to go, and she's off to a great start with some big moves here. Remember, extreme rules conditions, no countouts or disqualification. Anything goes as long as the count occurs in the ring. And now we've seen that come into play a lot in this first round and the quarterfinals. We've got a very stacked card so far, and this is to fill the final spot. The winner will be taking on Kaiva Kaiju in the next round in the tournament and the quarterfinals. I'm looking forward to very, very much so. But here we go. Oh, look at this. Straight away, Jessica Sanatana out to the outside after the strong start from Barbie Versace. And now, what's she getting? A ladder! Well, this could be interesting. Oh, look at this. Barbie doesn't let her do it. Stops her from getting involved. So far confirmed in the men's bracket, we have Max Fire versus Johnny Entertainment, Joe Sinistrad versus Nicholas Hemmerling, and Alex Corzo. And Alex Corzo will be taking on Siler Jordan, and as we found out earlier on tonight, big suplex there by Jessica Sanatana. As we found on earlier on tonight, Ryan Reilly will be taking on Nate Xpress. So those are your quarterfinalists for the men's category. As for the women's category, we have in the quarterfinals, Joyce Andrews will be taking on Brianna Skeens. Rebecca Evans will be taking on Brooke Lynn, as we found out earlier. Brooke Lynn, as we found out earlier on tonight. And Kaiva Kaiju, however you wish to pronounce it, will be taking on the winner of this battle in the quarterfinals. So that's the round one almost done with. We've got one more match to go, and it's pretty 50-50 so far. Look at that! Did you see how high she leaped up there? Jessica Sanatana. Huge move there. And what a battle we've seen so far between these two. Fantastic contest so far, but only one of these two will progress to face the lady from Kyoto, Japan in the quarterfinals. And remember though, if you've enjoyed seeing either one of these and one of them does lose, you can vote for them to get a full-time WIW contract if you vote for them as your most popular superstar, and I can't stress how important that is. Remember, people can be saved by that. Of course, Alex Wilson and Cashman had a tie vote last time, and that led to them having a match where Cashman got his contract. Alex Wilson, though, still went on to get it, though. So it's so important that you vote for your most popular. It is so important that you do just that. Into the cover now. Jessica Sanatana just trying to wrap this one up. 2 count.
And we continue.
And Santana fighting back here after the strong start from Barbie, the Queen Bee. And now what's she thinking here? Oh, I thought maybe she was going in for a camel clutch there. No, instead just pounding away on the face of Versace. And if I am pronouncing that wrong, please correct me. I've had that more than enough already in this tournament. But I'm looking forward to seeing what the quarterfinals brings. What a huge knee strike there by Jessica Sanatana. And now Santana lining up for something big here. What she got in store? And the ref wisely gets out the way for a beautiful step-up enziguri by Jessica Sanatana. And now Barbie Versace trying to fight back here, but Santana in control. She's not letting the control slip, and now ready to put this one away. In serious trouble here for the Queen Bee, Jessica Sanatana. What's she thinking to wrap this one up? What a DDT! Spiking her down. And she hit the ground like a ton of bricks. Count, ref, is it enough for Barbie to go to get eliminated? It is. Jessica Sanatana fills the final spot of the round, eliminating Barbie Versace. And after the strong start that she got off to, she just got dominated as soon as things got progressive. And Jessica Sanatana is going to face Kaiva Kaiju in the quarterfinals. Look at this. There's the step-up enziguri that set up the ending. And there was the finishing blow, a massive DDT, Impaler style. Fantastic finish. And Jessica Santana progresses to the quarter-finals. But remember, if you did like Marvin Versace or anyone that you've seen in the first round, anyone at all, be sure to vote for them as your favorite superstar. Hopefully, we should be able to get polls up for you guys in the description. So be sure to cast your vote, because your vote could send one of these people automatically into WIW. But for Jessica Sanatana, her Road to Glory tournament isn't over yet, and she'll be progressing to the quarterfinals. That is going to wrap up things for today. I'm going to try and get the first bit of the quarterfinals up today. That may or may not happen, but stay tuned. Hashtag double upload if you want to see it. Be sure to leave a like if you did. Comment your thoughts and feelings on tonight's show. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will catch you guys in the next round. Peace.